The 12th round of the UCI Women's World Tour was played out on the Champs-Élysées in Paris. La Course by Le Tour de France, 13 laps of a circuit, an 89-kilometre parcours, one made for the sprinters.
Well, the special thing is that we race on the final day of Le Tour on the Champs-Élysées in Paris, on one of the most iconic places of cycling, and we are here arriving just ahead of the men's bunch. So that's a big thing, and you see already in the build-up that the girls are excited to race here. For women's cycling, I think it's important to have this combined event, and of course we hope that it helps and that more and more people see the beauty of women's cycling.
I think just, how iconic is the Champs-Élysées, the Tour de France, Paris, it's not every day you get to race in a major city in front of such big crowds, and it's been a long time coming. Obviously, back before my time, there was a Women's Tour de France where they got a chance to finish here in this iconic place, but in my time, 3 years ago, they introduced this event, and I think everyone gets behind it. It's iconic in the world of cycling around the world, so, it brings out the special edition top caps. Excitement, everyone in the peloton, wants to be on that stage. It's getting shown worldwide. Like, as we say, there's very few races that we get that kind of exposure and opportunity, to showcase women's cycling.
Well, I think it's going to be a hectic race. There's going to be, for sure, trying to go in the breakaways, but, well, I hope it's going to be a bunch of sprint, but you never know.
It's always fast. It's not as flat as people think as it looks on television, but it's really fast. The cobbles are hard, and the slight drag to the Arc de Triomphe, it's pretty hard, but to get away solo or in a little break, it's difficult because it's so wide and so fast. But I assume that there are a lot of teams that want to attack and want to have a hard race, and some teams want to have a bunch sprint and some teams don't. So it's going to be interesting, but fast anyway.
With a couple of laps out of the way, the racing became aggressive. Attacks came thick and fast, but ultimately the bunch would come back together on the final lap, and it was left to the sprinters to take the spoils.
Well, I saw Chloe already pushing her sprint when I was still in 6th or 7th position. So, yeah, I came from far, but we didn't go any closer. So that's, I think she won deserved.
Yeah, it was a really difficult race. It's short laps with long section of cobbles. So yeah, all the time you have to be really attentive to stay in the front. You have to fight for your position. Yeah, but actually I enjoyed it. It was a good preparation to get a speed in your legs. Also looking for our Olympics in Rio. So yeah, only small bad luck with the crash, but otherwise it was a really nice race.
I started my sprint super early and I was like, if I start now, maybe I'll hang on for a podium, but then they didn't come around me. So yeah, again, overwhelmed and can't really comprehend it. And yeah, to cross first on these roads in front of this crowd is just, yeah, crazy. And I don't think something that I thought I would achieve in my career. So it's still sinking in.
Chloe Hosking sprinting to claim her second victory by a bike length on the UCI Women's World Tour this year, becoming the first Australian winner on the iconic Champs-Élysées. There's been little change in the UCI Women's World Tour ranking. Megan Guarnier still having a firm grip on the leader's jersey ahead of the Prudential Ride London Grand Prix.